Ooh, boy. Hello. So, couple stalks a young man and scratches his face without thinking of consequences. That's the video we got today. All right. From vigilant.cam. All right, so let's see what's going on. Oops. The wrong thing.
She just called that young man a
Come on!
in front of me.
She wants to call me.
Oh, no.
And look what she did to my face.
From
I just
punch,
scratched
a slap.
myself.
He hit me. Tapping out.
Hate crime, felony.
She
She goes to
called them
jail no
the
matter
F
what.
word.
So you
Rhymes with maggot.
I'm the ones who's gonna have to bail her out.
On June
I
30th,
love how calm
2022,
that cop is. Like, she's just losing her shit, and he's just like, oh, well, you know, if you're gonna need an attorney.
police in Centralia, Illinois are called to the scene of a heated dispute between neighbors. When the cops arrive, they discover two people with visible injuries. The problem is that each of the neighbors has a very different story. As police wade into the situation, they find that it's not the first time the suspects on the scene have been apprehended for altercation and assault.
I'm 23 at 1322. Hey, I'm here now, so you just stay there. We'll come get everybody's story. I promise you. We've been here before. What's his name, hon? Ma'am.
What's your dog's name?
Hey, bud.
She's a liar. Look at my face.
Come here, bud. Come here. Are you okay?
She's a
You need
liar.
medical
Look at
You
her.
see this?
What's
See
going
this?
on?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had asked them if we have had problems. Well, you know me. I
Yeah.
just moved over
I
here.
have no idea who you
I've been
are.
trying to
I
get
don't
my life
remember your name.
together.
What's your name, bud?
Tavis.
Tavis.
Yes, Tavis Sims. I've been trying to get my life together. As you see,
Hang on. Stay over here. It's on your side.
it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and their dog's going to sit there and bark. So I asked her nicely to stop their dogs.
I hate when people do that. When they're like, I just got here, pretty much just like interrupting you and getting your full attention to let you know they don't got shit for you. They can't help. They can't solve anything. They're just going to impede the situation. I just got here. I got nothing. Just make sure you pay attention to me.
Come on, guys. I didn't even do anything.
Okay, well that's what we're trying to sort
I
everything
just got.
out.
Listen, I'm gonna come over and
Then,
try to talk to
then
the guy. I don't have no problem
fuck
with
off to
nobody.
the side.
I'm standing here, so
I just
Why
got
are
here.
you
I
in
don't
the
have
way?
no idea what's
Try to
going
go
on.
home. Just get your truck.
I hate that so much, man.
Okay, just please go sit down, okay? Please.
what's going on, huh?
You could do anything but be
Just let
there.
my dogs outside to go to the bathroom before I went to bed. They were out here screaming. I told them to knock it off. They started screaming back at the fence over me. We met at the fence, and the black one got me.
You don't need to be touching my girl.
What did she call him? The black one? This is not going to go good.
What do you mean, gotcha?
He hit me.
So she wants to sit there and she wants to call me a to my face, and look what she did to my face.
Oh, she did use the N-word. I believe it. I believe it, sir.
You see,
Is that from
I just
a punch,
scratched
a
myself.
slap, or-
I don't know.
Okay.
She hopped over the fence and scratched me in the face.
Sir?
No, I
And he
come
just
off
got
my
home.
board.
Wait, what fence? That woman does not look athletic. I don't know what fence she's hopping, but there's no fence here.
I just come over
Sidewalk.
here to see what was going on. That's all.
Sidewalk.
I
Come
don't.
on, guys.
He always walks his ass on my property.
I would.
He's doing it again. He's doing it again. He's like, I just came over here to see what's going on. People like that. I just wanna do bad things to them.
Let him cross the property line to you,
I don't
and
know.
I'm not going to let you do that. So
I don't know
step
what
over
the
here.
property line is, and he keeps
doesn't
walking
matter,
over
doesn't
here.
matter.
You hear me? He comes on my property.
About where did it happen, roughly?
Right here in my backyard, just a couple
Like
minutes
on
ago.
this side of the
I
fence?
can show it to you if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They're screaming back and forth at me. Of course, I screamed back. I'm not an easygoing person. Y'all know that.
Oh my God. Everybody knows everybody.
I've never met
You
you.
hear
so-
my dogs?
Okay.
They don't normally bark that bad.
Yeah,
but
and they
there's
don't.
a lot
Well,
of
they
cars here.
don't. They don't. You know, they like the dogs. I don't know why they're screaming at them. I mean, I
Well,
understand.
the dog is barking in the middle of the night. What do you mean? What are they screaming? He explained it. It's like he's trying to sleep. The dog is barking. He came out here and was like, can you, calm your dogs down or whatever? And became a screaming match, and she scratched his eyes.
And
Well,
it's
you
4
walk
o'clock
with
in
me
the
to my
morning, but
backyard.
if they just
No,
got
we're-
put out
we're
for
fine
a
up
couple
here.
seconds, they'll come right back in.
So
I just let my dogs
You know,
out.
these guys, they come in and cause them
They
problems. I'm
started
telling you.
screaming and hollering at my dogs. I told them to knock it off. They started screaming back at me. So I screamed back. Next thing I know, the one with the dark hair.
Okay.
I don't know how to
Guy,
explain
girl.
it. Reached over the fence, told me he was gonna beat my ass. I told him I was gonna beat his ass. I don't stand back for that.
Okay.
We've been.
So there was a fence in between you guys?
Yes. He came over the fence at me. Look.
Okay.
He keeps walking on my fence all the time.
On your fence.
Like,
Okay, so that's
he comes
the
on this
fence.
side, I was on that side. His
Okay.
dog
Hey,
at
buddy.
4 o'clock in the morning.
That would
I asked
irritate
him
me.
to- my doors, my windows right here.
Gotcha. Hey, bud.
Me a fan to my name. You know I'm a gay man. And a nigger at the door.
Damn. I mean, obviously he's a gay man, but she's racially and, you know what I mean, she's doing all kinds of hate crimes right now. I'm just saying.
She called me a bag right here. My dog's back here. She got
Okay.
We were sitting here, sitting right here at the back door. She called me. I came over here, asked her
You
what the
okay,
fuck she was
pal?
calling a bag to.
Okay.
And we stood
It's
right
basically
here.
right here.
And I asked her, I said, so I did, I was sitting right here. I said, so who do you call? You know, that's a rude word to call somebody.
Absolutely.
And that's what happened to my face.
You don't know. You know she reached her.
She jumped, she tried to hop over the fence like this. She hopped over the fence.
Okay.
Scrawny thing hopped over the fence. She was so hard to you guys got here. Now she ain't do nothing. And sir, I don't know what the property line is. I need to call about this. This is an issue. There's a property line. I don't know where it's at.
Like do they mow on this side or
He
something?
comes over here all the way to my, bro. He comes to my windows.
Why?
I don't know. Ask her.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, like, what did he
They have cameras.
swing over the fence or something?
Yes.
Okay.
I acted like I was gonna climb the fence. I can't climb the
She
fence.
acted like she was going to climb the fence. You told on yourself, lady. He's telling the truth. You attacked him. I acted like I was going to climb the fence. Get out of here.
Came right over it at me. They have cameras.
The dogs can't get
Jeremy?
out. And they're barking because he's
What's
back
the last
there.
name,
It
hon?
has nothing to do.
Oh my God, I don't even want to tell you.
Yeah, you kind of got you,
I mean,
man.
I was in a dead sleep and she called me crying and I heard him screaming at her and I knew
What's
it
first
was.
name?
So I got it. Get
Hang on here.
Dude, I've been mowing this grass for 3 years.
We're here now.
I've been doing it for 3 years.
I can put handcuffs on everybody who's not a cop right now.
Coming over
Shut up!
So what's the story over here?
Until and unless you're asked a direct
It's 4
question.
o'clock in the morning. I've
Keep
been,
your mouths
I've
off
been being
each
really nice
other.
to these people. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the
Yes.
morning because the dog, or whatever time it is right now, her dogs are arguing. I mean, the dogs
Yeah.
are barking and acting like fools. So I asked her to put her dogs up, and this is how she acted.
Dogs are acting
She
like
scratched me in the
fools.
face and called me a nigger, and
The dogs are acting like dogs.
Has anybody gotten her side of the story? Why she called and all that kind of good stuff?
I think Harvard was talking to her.
Okay.
her dogs up, and then she
My concern is as soon as I showed up, he was pulling up, which he was not.
What in the?
and there she goes.
Like, how'd
And she won't stop. You see, she tried to jump over the
That was
fence.
only the first time.
No, it's not. This is what she did to me in the backyard.
How'd she scratch in the fence? Or scratch?
She came over. Okay, so I walked up to the fence because she called me a So I said, "Who are you calling?" And I got this close to her like this through the fence line, and she jumped over and she scratched me in the face.
He came out, so my concern was that they were gonna. So that's why I went to him and got him on his side.
They keep coming on my property. They won't leave me alone. Since I moved here, they keep coming on my line like it's theirs. And I've been nice enough to try to be nice, you know. And then all of a sudden, she wants to call people names. Like I literally live next door. I've been here for a month, and they stalk me. He will go behind here. This is why I have a fence. I just put this fence up here. He will go all the way back there and watch everything I f***ing do. I don't do anything.
They probably go back there because of the dogs, man. And then you're right there. So, I mean, what is supposed to watch? The trees? See how it sways in the breeze? It's not nefarious. It's just how people are.
Go to work and come home, but he literally stalks me, bro. Him and his wife. So I had asked
How did
him
he
nicely
stalk
to
you?
the
You
floor,
live
free,
right
whatever
there.
time it is. I was literally
Where is he
sleeping.
gonna go to
Your
stalk
dogs
you?
do this every day. I'm getting tired of it. So I asked him very nicely to change their dogs, and this is the reaction that I get.
What's your last name?
And all the other things. Why they got to be a because I asked you to take your dogs. I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't want to have to deal with the cops or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just the supervisor.
Yeah.
So he's the officer in charge of the case. So
I mean, what can I do about this? I'm getting to the point where
I mean, we can do
You
everything.
press charges.
she scratched me in the face.
She
What can you do
scratched you
about
in the
that? I mean,
face.
she put her hands on me. Somebody got to show them something that they can't keep doing it to people. She literally scratched me. I'm bleeding here and in my face. Bro, and I don't appreciate that. So that's the hate crime number there. That's number 1. And whatever you can do about it, I want you to go forth and do it about it. Maybe it'll teach people a lesson, leave people alone.
do you live here by
My
yourself,
man.
Mr. Sims?
That's what I'm talking about right there.
She did.
It's about
Like,
time people
what's his
go
name?
like,
What?
I'm going to press charges. I'm not doing this. Not doing this back and forth.
Wait, is he related to?
Yes, sir.
Is that his mother?
Yeah. No, that's not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Okay. I'm not.
That's your alcohol. I know you've heard of
He doesn't know if he can go get a tissue and wipe that blood off.
Yes, sir. Here, let me get a quick. My officer may have already gotten it, but let me get a quick picture. You got it? Okay. Yes, sir. Go right ahead. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Straight 372. Can you copy this 28 that rolled up? This is our complainant's boyfriend's vehicle. It's what he drove up in as I was arriving. Stand by. It's a little obscured. She is unrecognizable. Well, she was hardcore on the last time I saw her. She looks absolutely. She looks like normal, huh? Yeah.
What did he say she was on? Was she on meth? Or, what is?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's screaming and yelling at him. I just want the pay increase.
That's right. No responsibility.
When she spit, did she make contact with you in any way?
No, sir.
Okay.
She would have. I was pulling her.
Exactly. I'd have hooked her up for aggravated battery.
I don't go for that bodily fluid stuff.
No, that'll.
That's one of my no-nos right there, for sure. I'd rather you cuss me all day long.
Oh my God. I'd rather you take a swing at me. Literally, I'm not even kidding you.
No, I agree. That's fighting terms right there when you spit it. He's trying to do something.
Hot fire.
I think he was, and then she still.
I'll tell you what, you just don't treat the police all right, man. Why?
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't much of a cop, but he was a cop. And I'm sure, I'll guarantee you, she has back the blue all over her How much you want to bet? Straight 372. Can you copy a 28? Are you Mr. Brandon? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir.
No. That was me.
I get it.
I control the scene, period.
And I apologize.
No. You didn't know. I do this every day. You don't. You responded as soon as I told you.
Also, be advised, Tim's returns clear as well.
You done about this?
Yeah, we're gonna fill it.
After scratching my face, I would like for her to,
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing right now.
I'd like her to go to jail for what she did to me.
And so, like, whenever he tried to come over, I stopped him.
I
Stopped
understand.
you.
I get
He
it.
took me back to where it supposedly happened. So.
Oh my
Please
God.
don't. Be calm. We're going to file a report.
You need to go home because you just set it off again. Go home.
He didn't set anything off. He was the calmest here.
Listen, she can't handle alcohol. I went around and she started drinking. That's the problem.
So she was drunk and she was
She won't
acting.
stop, man.
No, she don't drink. I won't let her drink around.
She drinking right
Looks
now.
like it to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, here, come on. Go over to my car so I have something right now.
It'll put her in her Caesar. I'm scared to death of it.
She going to jail.
Get off my property.
No, he has to say, I'm telling him.
Get off my property.
He
No.
wasn't here. You know what? I
Yeah,
didn't
he
cross
wasn't
over
here,
onto
so
this
he should be shutting up. Why is he talking to the police?
property. I didn't put my hands onto them. I didn't do anything. I have not broken any laws. Unless you're taking me to jail, please.
Mr. Brandon,
I'm
do you have your
going to jail.
identity, bud?
449
Leave him alone.
Please stop. You're making it worse. Please. Just go in the house.
Hey,
I'll
Josh.
handle
Or
this.
Jeremy.
Be arrested.
I promise I'll handle it.
Shut up.
You know what?
Shut up. She wears the pants. You wear shorts. She got pants. You shut up.
Well, I'll talk to you.
Hooker.
God damn it, Jera, see? Now I gotta protect
Jersey?
everybody until this.
What kind of country at? Man, say Jersey? Like he stuttered a real name. Like he was trying to say an actual name and he couldn't get it out.
Dogs and what the? My kids at home. What are you doing?
Hang on.
Come on.
He's about to cry. God damn. The state of masculinity today is just abhorrent.
I asked you to go home.
I asked you to stay in the house.
You were doing the right thing, bud. Okay?
It's gonna be okay, little man. We got you.
Listen, Trey 372. I've got Mr. Brandon's identifiers.
He hasn't done anything.
He's here.
He's not the one
And
being
that's not
arrested.
wrong.
Jera, please just stop. Please.
Middle initial
I
is-
love you. All I want you to do is stop. Please. Just stop. Let's just stop, please. That's all I want you to do.
I need you to go away. You're aggravating
Yeah,
the
you need to go
situation.
away.
No, Jera, I'm making it better, but you're making it worse.
I'm
No, you're
his
not.
boss for the
You're not
foreseeable
making it
future.
better.
He'll go away when I tell him to go away.
Oh my God.
What is your name? You
Sergeant Denton. My badge number is
I know
2,
you.
and my boss is Lieutenant Steve Reitner.
I know.
Okay, Jera, please just calm
He
down.
preempted the Karen.
I swear, I love you, and I just want to get
Mikey,
this
just go home, please.
I can't. You won't let me.
Exactly.
It's over.
Yell at me about that.
I'm scared of you.
Oh my God.
I didn't ask you to be scared. Didn't tell you to be scared. I don't care if you're scared.
You know what? To be honest, I'm
Jara.
scared
I'm not
of the
even
entire Centralia Police Department. I am
sure
scared
you
of
are.
all of you.
I'm sure you are. You acted terrified when you spit at one of my guys. That was true terror coming out.
She spit on me.
Oh, she did it
She
again.
did.
I don't want to
This officer was standing right there.
I know, but she spit on me. It got me.
Do you want to sign a statement about
No,
that? That's
ma'am.
domestic
No,
battery.
sir, I do not. I do
Domestic
not.
battery. The officer had enough of her.
Hate crime. Felony.
Whoa, whoa,
She
whoa,
goes
whoa,
to jail no matter
Stop
what.
it.
My God.
I didn't ask you to be scared. Didn't tell you to be scared. I don't care if you're scared.
You know what? To be honest,
Jara.
I'm scared
I'm not
of the
even
entire Centralia Police Department. I am
sure
scared
you
of
are.
all of you.
I'm sure you are. You acted terrified when you spit at one of my guys. That was true terror coming out.
She spit on me.
I spit on him.
She did.
I don't want to.
This officer was standing right there.
I know, but she spit on me. It got me.
Do you want to sign a statement about
No,
that? That's
ma'am.
domestic
No,
battery.
sir, I do not. I do not.
Happy now.
Do not.
Oh my
Hate
God.
crime. Felony.
My God. That was unnecessary. Your problem with the man shouldn't have anything to do with his sexuality.
She goes to jail no matter what.
That, please.
She just called that young man a
Come on.
in
said the
front
words.
of me.
In
You think I'm gonna
front
let
of
that go?
me.
That shit is not gonna fly.
Mikey, just go home.
I can't. Now
That's
I gotta
not-
take care of your animals.
That's not your fault. That is her fault.
Mikey, please just go home.
She
Yeah,
did
go
that.
home,
You have
Mikey.
tried to be the mediator, bud. You have tried to do the right thing.
Trying to comfort him like he's an abused child.
No,
I'm the one who's gonna have to bail her out. I'm
No,
the
you
one
don't.
that spend my money on this.
you're not required to do that, bud.
Exactly.
At
Leave
all.
her in jail.
I was asleep.
Have a seat. Watch me.
I get it, man. I get it.
You wouldn't mind transporting her. I'll have Jammer follow you up there so that way she's not here anymore.
How long you guys been together?
3 years, and I
Oh.
don't let her drink around me.
Sure.
She don't drink, period, when I'm
You
around.
got yourself
I stay
a new
home with my
girlfriend.
kid tonight, and I wake up to this.
Trailer 449 just to advise Alcorn's in custody.
Is she doing any kind of dope again?
I don't think so.
Okay, as far
He
as you
said
know,
dope again. So they were talking about she was on drugs.
No, no, she just can't handle her alcohol. It's just that simple. She can't handle her alcohol.
Yep.
I would think she's on
Jeremy, can
something.
you follow him up there?
She don't need to be
Yeah,
drinking,
absolutely. Get
period.
her secured for me.
Any little thing will set her off. Even me trying to calm her down sets her off. That's why I like to drink. She's got a drinking problem, and she don't need to be drinking, period.
All right, man, you want to come back over here so we can finish this?
how many dogs does she have?
She has 3 dogs and 3 cats.
Gotcha. Yeah, and they're gonna
Whoa.
you need to take care
I
of
got
them. So,
it.
I mean,
I
it's,
got it.
there's no reason to let the animals suffer. That's for
I'm
sure.
not gonna let them.
There's a reason that women like that are single. Because very hard to deal with.
Yeah, and this will not be bondable, so you don't even have to worry about that. Okay, it's a hate crime is a felony.
Yep, no bond.
It's battery plus a hate crime. Now, she called him reportedly the N-word. He said
Listen, he's been nothing but problems.
Go
I
ahead.
want to sign a
Whoa, whoa,
statement.
He might
whoa,
be.
whoa. Don't do that. He's been nothing but problems. You just complain about this woman that you living with, and you're talking about he's a problem.
He's been nothing but problems since we've been here for 3 years.
Unwanted subjects of Midtown. The property manager advised that she is on scene and wishes to speak to an officer.
10-4. Is this the same quote property manager end quote from before?
End quote.
That's right.
10-4. She's going to need some verification of that. We will. I'll head that way at some point.
There's been an ongoing issue since you moved
Since I moved in here, that's the first time she's been calling me names. As you've seen, she called me.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with him coming to my yard since I've been here. I've been here for a month now. He comes on my yard and acts like it's his. I was gonna call I think the city or something to try to see what the lines were, and they'd be barking all night to the hour. I got to the point where I asked him today to stop the dog. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. People have to work. I don't want to argue with nobody. I came here to mind my business, to get my life together. I moved into this house to try to get my life together. That's the first person I get into with the neighbors because they want to have attitudes and they want to act over here. They sit there and watch me, man. That's not the first time she called me. She called me 3 times back there already, and she got up in my face and she scratched me at my arm.
I'm starting to get a picture of why he's sort of feels like he's being stalked, especially like not only is he black and he's like in that neighborhood, he doesn't really know anybody. he's trying to get his life together, so I assume that he had some sort of issues in the past or whatever, and he's trying to sort himself out. And he's gay, which means he has a lot of reason to kind of feel paranoid and prosecuted. So that's probably why he thinks they're like stalking him. But they're just weird. They're probably just weird people, and they're like, they don't really know their neighbors that well. And he's different enough where they're just like, they're suspicious of him, he's suspicious of them, and they just cause that kind of conflict with each other.
My face is bleeding.
So
you against him, I want to put. I don't. As far as him, I just want him off my property. I don't want him. He can stay over there on the other side. I don't want him.
We'll make sure he understands that. So you got woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning because the dog's barking.
Is it 4 o'clock? I'm not really sure what time it is exactly.
It's quarter after 4 now.
So yeah, about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Like he said, he wasn't home, so I can't really blame him. But he's just harassing us too.
So you hear the dogs barking, you go out to your backyard,
and I tell her to stop the dog from barking. And she just first she called me as a bag. She said, "Eve," and she spit in my face too, like she spit in yours. I forgot to say that she spit in me and scratched me in my face. I don't care if she's drunk or not. I could be drunk and I don't act like that.
There's no excuse.
So what kind of stuff has this young fella done to you?
He just come in. Well, first of all, I thought we was going to get along. I tried to help him out right off the bat. I tell him who to watch out for.
I got you. Yeah, because you got
helping him out. That's just a conversation.
I don't know how many people try to break into our garage.
Okay.
So I let them, and then they start putting up walls. And I didn't say anything to them.
What do you mean? Then they start putting up walls. Man said that you guys were just kind of like watching him and coming over on his property. That's why he was putting up the walls, man. And then you said, "Oh, people were breaking into your place, and your lady's definitely racist." I'm just saying. You guys are probably, skirting some boundaries on homie.
They just said, "Oh, we're just like some privacy," and that's fine. I don't care. Well, then I let them borrow a trash can because they didn't have one. I always had two out there. So when they got their trash can, I see now that they put their address on all trash cans, and I still haven't said anything bad. They didn't give it back to me.
Yeah.
We kind of stayed to ourselves, but I'm telling you.
Did he know he was borrowing the trash can and not just getting a trash can?
You can get, if you need another trash can, you can get one from the Republic or whatever
I understand,
it is. But yeah, no, that's irritating.
Just, and it's been edging along. I'd seen this was going to happen eventually, but I thought it was going to be me and them, not her and him.
Okay.
And then, of course, she's very protective of her dogs, and that's all it took.
Yeah.
That's all it took for them to set her off.
Okay.
And
now, you don't live here, do you?
Well, I pay the bills here.
Okay. You have a separate residence, though?
Yes.
You typically stay there?
I stay back and forth. It
Gotcha. It just depends on the situation, and if you need to give her some space or something, or
just because
or work schedule, or
the bed here hurts my back, and
gotcha.
I lay floor.
You pay the bills, but the bed hurts your back. Get a new bed, or keep the old bed and just have that excuse ready, so you don't have to stay with that crazy woman all the time.
And I don't have
yes sir. No, okay, so basically you want him to leave you alone too, right?
Listen, I didn't want none of this to happen. I'd have kept to myself if they kept to themselves.
Sure.
I don't have a problem with neither one of them. I really don't.
Yep.
They got their wall up. That's fine.
Yep.
And they can mind their
does somebody else live there?
They can mind their... Huh?
Does somebody else live there besides him?
I think it's their boyfriend.
Like a boyfriend or something?
Yeah.
Do you know the guy's name?
I don't know neither one of them, to be honest with you. I introduced myself when they first come in, and they didn't want to be neighborly, so I just kind of...
What are you supposed to do? Bring you some sugar?
That's fine, they wanted their privacy, but I knew that this was eventually going to happen. Like I said, I just thought it was going to end up being me.
Okay. Now, what I told him, before I even knew we were going to have charges or anything, because sometimes whenever folks just don't get along and won't leave themselves alone, you can get what's called a civil order of no contact. It's very similar to an order of protection. You can get it, should be free of charge. You can get it at the county. That way, if he talks to you, well, that's a violation, and then you can get arrested for that. What I'm going to do before I even leave here is just tell him, hey, no more contact between those two. So from now on, if the dog is out and barking at 4, and you can understand 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know.
Somebody's like,
I get it.
But then what I'm going to tell him
made it worse.
Is I'm sure. But what I'm going to tell him the same thing, that whenever that happens from now on, y'all can't. I'm not you, okay? He and her, they can't handle the differences terribly civilly, obviously.
I mean,
so what they need to do is just call us whenever there's an issue. Okay, that just keeps everybody safe.
I go out there and I shut the dogs up and I bring them in. If I'm here, I take care of it.
Oh yeah.
I don't let nothing happen like that because I don't.
None of that matters.
And usually they don't bark unless somebody's giving them a reason to bark.
Sure.
Are you serious though?
With them or something.
No.
Was he messing with them by sleeping?
They just go out, go potty, usually come back in. If they see another animal or something, they will bark.
And now his dog was out too, so his dog may have let his dog out. Your dog was keying on that.
That's exactly what happened then.
Yeah. So then stuff like this blew up into a hate crime, and we didn't need that, right? So from now on, I won't tell her because I'm not going to talk to her again.
I'm sorry. I'm telling you, she's normally she's a pretty good person.
But when she gets unreasonable, it's level 11. You know what I mean? Her unreasonable goes to 11.
I know. I can't even calm her down myself. And I tried my hardest to keep her
yes, sir. We could hear it. We could hear you. You were doing a good job too. But there's some people once they go that level, it's done.
So drunkenness is not an excuse. And now he's over there boo-hooing and crying because that's on them. I'm tired of it. You don't put your hands on somebody because they ask you to take their dogs at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I feel like this is the battery because she scratched me on my face. And I feel like it's a hate crime because she called me in front of all of you guys and she said it. She did call it. So if I have to do a restraining order or whatever it is, I definitely will.
Yeah, that's something you got to get through the court in Marion County. But that should be part of her bond for this charge. Should be to have no contact with you as well. But you can also get a order of protection if you want to get that on top of everything.
Just like they literally stalked me in the backyard. Like that's the reason why I built my fence.
Stalking you, man. They
I
live
might not
there.
have hundreds or thousands of dollars to build a fence, but I built a little privacy fence out of that little thing back there. You know, trying to get some privacy because his dogs bark at me all hours of the day, and they sit there and let the damn dogs do that to me. I didn't want no issues when I came here. I tried to avoid everybody. Like I said, I work. I don't even have time for people. But if I have to sleep and ask you politely for your dog to stop barking, you should be like, okay, well then have respect for your neighbors, you know?
Yeah,
I respect you. I got a big ass dog back there, and she don't bark at nobody unless you walk in her yard, you know? There's kids that walk in the backyard from here all the time. She don't even bark at unless they come on my property.
This man talks.
So what'd she say to you when you told her to put the dog up?
She hopped over the fence and scratched me. That's how she got to me.
She like come all the way over the fence and just.
She hopped over the fence and scratched me. Like her leg went over the thing.
Okay.
Let me hop up on your car like that.
No, you're fine.
Her leg went over the thing and she scratched me. I look at my face is all scratched up. Drunk or no drunk, I don't appreciate that at all. That could have been handled a lot different. She didn't have to call people names. I'm 30 years old and you guys are 50 something years old.
Skip.
I don't know.
Where the property line is. Nobody's been here for I don't know how long.
The two of you just leave each other alone from now on. From now on, if the dog is barking, call us. Okay? Don't even try to talk to her. Okay? And I'm telling him the same thing too. If they've got a problem with you doing something, call us. We'll come meet you.
I don't have a problem with them at all.
And I just explained to him that you said that they come up against your fence and stuff. But who put this out?
I did.
Okay. So right now, you think that that's where the property line is, which is totally fine. But here, I want you to look. It lines right up pretty much with your fence, okay? He said because this place was empty for a long time, which it was. He was also just trying to make his yard look nice, so he would just go all the way over.
I know.
I've told him that right now, unless we get
it one time since I've been in
and I don't mean to be mean to you, but I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to keep it real with you now that the cops are right here. I do have cameras in my house, and if anything comes up missing, because you literally walk up on my house like this when you mow your grass. You know, when you mow your grass.
Yeah, but he's mowing the lawn, man. You just said it yourself. They both got to stop this nonsense. You grown people.
He's
drawn up on my line. So what
I've had yes, sir, and I understand.
I don't want that anymore. Can we not do that?
Yeah, not a problem.
So Trey, I believe I'm secure. So Mr. Sims, what I was getting at, okay? First of all, I think you're safe from that. I mean, I understand it would be a concern of mine too. If somebody's especially up against my house, I'm like, what the? But you put that there, so right now we're going to agree. This is an agreed upon property line.
Okay.
What we'd have to do if there's a property dispute is get an actual survey from the county surveyor, and you can do that. You have to call the county and request it. It costs like $800 though.
That was my next. I got family.
Cool.
So
then they would actually set. But for now, to resolve this dispute, he's going to be able to mow from this side on this side of the fence. He's going to leave that side of it, not the fence, but the pole, because it does line right up to your fence back there. Okay, so I mean, he's going to be up against those railroad ties or whatever that is mowing, and that's got to be okay because you've agreed that that's where it is.
Back over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So he can mow on this side of between your two fences. Okay.
Yes.
So then that's agreed upon.
I won't go over no further up.
Yes, sir. And I think that, and then that way you just agree.
I mean,
that,
and like I said, I wasn't even trying to argue with you. Your wife came out here crazy, bro. And for what your wife did to me, she deserves.
And he honestly was trying to be the peacemaker.
I get it.
So, but I also understand sometimes. You know what? Hey, no, we're just not going to get along. So
I mean, she
Right.
called her husband, talking about come over to
I'm
fight.
not her
so
husband. I'm her
boyfriend. Or
boyfriend.
whatever.
Right, I understand absolutely. Which is why whenever I
She
saw him
scratched me
roll
in the
up, right
face.
whenever I
You don't see
roll
this blood
up,
on my
so
face?
I'm
okay,
not
guys,
trying to argue with you,
yeah, leave each other alone.
I'm not trying to
It's
argue.
starting right now.
Okay.
We both said our piece, right? We've handled the problem, correct?
Stay on your side, I'll stay on mine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
don't
And the
even wanna
person
talk to that
who
people.
battered you, we took her away.
Yep.
All right. She's also going to be held accountable for the racial and sexual epithets that she
Good.
used, and that's it. She's going to county. What I would do is try to get over to county to get an actual order of no contact
That
against
will
her.
be tomorrow
Okay.
morning.
I've also advised him the same thing. If he just doesn't want to hear from you guys, he can get a civil order of no contact against you guys, which works the same as an OOP.
I mean, I'll give it a break, but if it happens again, I'll go forward. You just leave
Yes, sir.
me the hell alone. That's all
Yes,
I
sure.
want. Don't
Yes,
bother
sir.
me. If you see me,
That sounds
don't
and that's
leave me
reasonable to
alone.
both of you,
It is
right?
reasonable. Unless
Perfect.
unless
Cool,
your wife
cool.
wants to get in trouble, you leave me alone.
Cool.
You don't have to worry
Cool.
about me at all. I'm out.
Yes, sir. All right. Good enough. If you want to go in and take care of the dogs,
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah, you good to go.
We'll make sure she's accommodated.
And I have no idea. I didn't know who she was talking about. I didn't know what was going on.
Our dispatcher didn't either. They just heard, I'm
He hit me.
the address. He hit me. It was a female caller. Gave her name. So that's how that whole thing
She
worked out.
scratched him and
So she
called the police?
Yes. And it may have been
She
one of those
goes to
things.
jail.
And it may have been one of those
course
things.
she went to
we don't
jail.
play
What do
who's
you
the first
think?
to call the police.
I know.
And it may have been one of those things like, "Bitch, I'm calling the police. I'm calling them first."
I know.
So we get that. I'm not even kidding you all the
I
time.
know.
So it's not. It doesn't matter who calls first. It's who's at fault.
When she sobers up, I want her to file a statement too.
She can.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get her statement for
Okay.
sure. Oh, absolutely.
Because
And
I-
actually, I was handling him because
They
it
have
was.
cameras too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it gets over, but then you'll be able to. And I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I could be completely wrong.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I'm just saying, if she.
I mean, the fact
I'm
that
gonna
if
go
she's
with her.
walking away in front of cops, she calls him and
Well, like I said, this has been boiling
Sure.
up since
Sure.
we moved in. We tried to be nice,
Yeah.
and they just didn't want to be nice to us.
Yeah.
And
I don't
just
think
knew
that
it was
lady's
coming. I just
nice.
didn't think it was going to be her and him.
Right.
I thought it was going to be me and them.
Right.
There's another
Right.
one. There's another kid. I don't know if he lives there or if it's just a boyfriend or his
Thank you, Denton.
yes, sir.
I don't know what's going on with that.
With him, what? Somebody's coming up? Oh, I thought you said I'm like,
No.
holy
I said-
I'm hallucinating.
No,
He's
I said,
gossiping
I
now.
think,
Now he's just
She has
gossiping.
somebody else that lives there.
Stay out of the man's
boyfriend
life,
or
man.
whatever, his
I got you.
girlfriend or
I got you.
whatever.
Yeah. I'm not
He's
sure.
trying to get his
Well,
back broken.
What we've got now
broken
is that
in,
he
and
said
he
that
ain't trying to.
there was a conflict in the backyard
He ain't
because the
trying
dog
to
was
have
barking.
you all mowing your lawn up on top of his windows, seeing him all bent over and stuff. He ain't trying to have
Basically,
any of that.
I'm sure it was at his dog. He probably let his dog out to pee and then a cop for a long time.
And
Now, do you work for yourself?
yeah,
Take the day off tomorrow. Sleep.
I'm going to.
Get you some sleep. Yeah, you did the right thing tonight. You're good.
So that cop is very comforting to that dude. God.
More than likely, yep.
Can I go now?
Can we go now?
Well,
I got some paperwork I gotta finish.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was at the house when we left.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
I think he was at the house when we left. He's fine.
Oh,
You're not wanting to give any kind of
camera's
statement or anything?
drunk.
Why? You guys didn't ask for one before, so why now? Please take me to jail.
Please.
I can do that. I've got another case I got to talk to you about too.
Oh my God, what did I do?
Another case. What'd
This
she
is
do?
involving, I guess, your kid,
Oh my God.
She has
again,
children?
What?
Camden. So back in February, March, we were over there.
Oh my God.
My
Yeah. Let me read your rights to you first before I talk to you about it.
Yeah, I don't care. Just take me to jail, please.
You are in jail.
I have medication at my house that I need.
Okay. What is it? Does your boyfriend know what it is? Can you get it
Yes.
and bring it up here?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, he's taking care of the dogs. Okay, the dogs will be fine. All right.
How long am I going to be in jail?
You will see
Forever.
Yeah, you'll see it just for a
I
second
don't
more.
have any shoes.
That's okay.
I'm
You don't need 'em.
everyone.
Yeah, I'll get you a Band-Aid or something.
Get you something. Yep. See about how big. Huh?
What is this about my son?
I have no idea, honestly. How big Band-Aid you need? It's like, oh, okay, yep.
I need stitches.
I'll see if I can get you something, okay? They got a nurse there.
Yep.
All right, they'll take care of you, I promise.
All right. Well, I gotta read your rights to you first. So,
Do you want like a piece of paper towel or something?
Read her rights.
initial.
Anything against gay people.
Okay. So,
You sure about
Go
that?
away. I don't like you.
okay. So, in order for me
Go
to,
away.
okay, I'm gonna explain this to you.
No.
I've read your rights to you. You're saying you don't understand them, so that means I can't question or anything. So, what's
No,
gonna
I
happen?
don't understand anything.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna charge you on both of these cases, and then you're
Go
gonna
away.
go and
Please
Damn.
go away.
She losing her kids too?
Okay, fair enough. That is your right, hon.
What is your name, by the way, please?
Harvard.
Thank you,
Harvard.
officer.
You're welcome. All right, do you need a bottle of water or anything? You want something to drink?
I guess Harvard is the name. I've never heard anybody with the last name Harvard.
Okay, who do you need to call?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I'll give you, I got some paperwork I gotta do. I'll give you a minute to think about it. If you think of any phone numbers, we'll give them a call.
If you want ice, I got you. We don't have Band-Aids. I did look all over the place. We don't have them. I apologize for that. You are safe as could be, I promise you. Okay? Once we told you that you were under, you became a totally different person.
I'm scared.
So you're fine. You're fine. You are fine.
Scared.
What you need to do, whenever you talk to your lawyer tomorrow, okay? So you will. You have the right to an attorney, okay?
Why can't I be bailed out? Please.
Because it's a felony. So a judge, that means a judge has to set your bond.
What's a felony?
That means a judge has to set your bond. It's a classification, okay?
Oh, please. I got tears.
Do you want some ice or not? Okay.
She's really trying to capitalize on them tears. She's like, I've always cried to get out of situations. Why is it not working?
I've got a call to go on, honey. So if okay.
Okay.
So if you want some ice, though, I'm going to get it for you. Do you want some ice? Okay. I promise you, you are safe. You could not be safer in here.
Not safe. You're in big trouble.
You were a puppy. I promise you.
You're about to lose your kid, and you're probably going to go to jail.
Okay.
I got my baby back into my life.
And this won't affect that in any way. I promise. I promise.
I don't want to go to the hospital, but I want to go to. I want to calm down.
Okay, sure.
I'm scared.
I'm going to leave you alone then. I'm going to leave you alone.
It does look like she's in a dog kennel, though.
Okay?
Oh my God.
If you would, just lay back, take deep breaths. I promise you are safe.
What a drama
You want
queen.
ice, though. Okay. All right.
The woman was arrested and charged with multiple charges of aggravated battery to a police officer, simple battery, and a hate crime for 2 separate altercations.
Oh. Well, that was interesting. I think we learned a lot. Till next time.